We are here with Dr. Phil. I can't believe you're in the studio and I'm here. This feels very, very strange to me.
Yeah, so where are you upstairs or downstairs or are you out in the parking lot? Where are you?
Hey, Phil, I'm everywhere.
Yeah, I'm going to find you.
Hey, I'd happily have the company from a safe distance, of course. Now, Phil, thank you so much for being here, for being there, even though I'm not. It means a great deal, and there's a lot to talk to you about. Firstly, we have to congratulate you. You've had a busy summer. You turned 70 years old. Congratulations.
Made it.
And you've celebrated 44 years of marriage. You've got 2 puppies. You've got a grandbaby on the way. I mean, does your life feel busier now than it ever has? That is a lot going on.
I'm not sure. I can't remember. I can remember song lyrics from the 80s, but I can't remember why I went in the kitchen this morning. It's completely different. But I do have 2 new rescue puppies, and they're keeping me really busy. We got a grandbaby on the way. There's a lot happening, so very exciting summer.
Now, I want to talk to you about this because I've been married for 8 years now.
That doesn't even count.
This is what I'm saying.
That's like doing calisthenics before the game.
Yeah, we're just in the warm-up right now.
Exactly.
But 44 years of marriage is incredible. What is your tip? What's the secret for 44 years of marriage?
Well, there are a few. First, understand when your wife says what, it isn't that she didn't hear what you said. She's giving you a chance to change what you said. You need to understand that and seize that moment and change what you said. That is your second chance. She's not clarifying. She's giving you a second run, so you got to take it. And seriously, though, I'm married way over my head, and Robin has been, we've been together almost 50 years now. And I have not aged well, and Robin, well, you know Robin. I mean, that girl would make a dog break its chain. She is really good looking. She is really good looking, and then there's me.
Oh, I don't know about that. I think you're being hard on yourself there. I think you're being a bit tough on yourself there, Phil. Look at you, you're in great shape. You're playing tennis every day.
Yeah. Well, I do play tennis every day, and I do try to stay in shape, but I've been bald since I was 12, so that's a good thing. See, that's the one good thing about being bald. You look the same all the time. You just put a little color in your hair, you look the same every day.
Now, I want to talk to you about this because you recently set TikTok on fire with a video that you posted. Take a look.
Stop commenting daddy on all of my posts. I ain't your daddy. I hate to break it to you, but I ain't your daddy. And your real daddy's probably getting his feelings hurt. I appreciate the support. It's a little weird, but I do appreciate the support.
Is this a real thing?
It is a real thing. This is a joke that my followers and I have between us, but they all call me daddy for some reason. Nobody gets to call me daddy except, well, Robin gets to call me daddy sometimes, but this is just a joke I have with a lot of my followers. We tease each other back and forth, and so I posted this. There's a trend on TikTok like, you got to stop this, and you fill in the sentence, and I put that up, and next thing I know, there's been 30 million people view this video. People have way too much time on their hands.
Well, they do certainly now, but I'm interested, when did Dr. Phil take the decision to just jump with both feet straight into TikTok?
Well, it's right when my social media team came in and said, you should open a TikTok account and see what happens. I said, well, whatever that is, okay.
Now, today, the Dr. Phil Show returned for its 19th season. When you started the show, did you ever think, I'll be doing this for 19 seasons?
You know, I really hadn't thought that much about it. I had really no concept of this kind of longevity, but it seems like in some respects we just started yesterday, and in some respects it seems like the only thing I've ever done. I mean, you know what it's like. You just get to doing it every day, and days turn into weeks, weeks turn into months, and I feel really fortunate to have been doing this for 19 years, coming into everybody's home every day, particularly when, you know, we don't do a lot of celebrities and stuff. We just talk to regular people about commonsensical things in their lives. But I'm just really blessed to have been doing it for 19 years, and to be rated #1 in the category is just really amazing. I feel really fortunate.
Now, you mentioned there that you're rated #1, and I was interested to ask you, what does that feel like?
Well, I can tell you exactly. It feels like Oprah quit. That's what it feels like, because I was #2 for like 11 years, and then she quit.
So that's the key.
Yeah.
Stick around
until somebody
the
quits.
Other quits. Good to know. Good to know. Now, but I want to talk to you about this, because back in April, there was lots of comment, lots of chatter, I'm sure you're aware about things that you said about coronavirus while you're on the Fox News network. What did you make of the reaction to what you said?
Well, you know, it's not really what you say in this day and time, it's where you say it. Because right. I didn't really say anything I hadn't said many times before. We did 30 or 35 shows on coronavirus, and you know, I'm not an infectious disease expert. You know, I'm not a coronavirus expert. I work on the mental health aspect of it. We rely on experts that we had on from Harvard and Duke and all of these top learning centers in the country. And my focus is on the mental health. And my point, my concern is the fallout from extended quarantine, particularly on children who are missing out on school, and the risk associated with loneliness, prolonged quarantine. These things have a cost of their own. There's risk from coronavirus, of course, but there's also risk from being locked away for a long period of time in isolation. And of course now, all of those things have come to the forefront and are coming true. So those things are not at all controversial now, because everybody sees the effect of that. And I'm very concerned that we get our children back to school as soon as we can do so safely, because that's very important to avoid developmental delays, educational delays, social delays. It's really important that we get our children back from a mental health standpoint.
I mean, in terms of you know, people protecting their mental health during this time, what tips would you give to people to best preserve their mental health through what has been a year like many people have never really lived through before?
No, this is something new for us, and I think I can sum it up really well in a phrase that's been around a lot, which is alone together. We have to reach out to other people, even if it's electronically, by FaceTime or whatever. And here's the key, James. The way to fill a void within yourself, if you're feeling lonely, if you're feeling empty, if you're feeling isolated, give away that which you need the most. If you're feeling lonely, find somebody in your apartment building or in your neighborhood, maybe an elderly person on the corner that you know is by themselves. Go knock on their door and step back, you know, way back for social distancing and say, hey, I know you live here alone. Is there something I can do for you? Would you just like to visit? You probably don't want to give me your phone number, but here's mine. Would you like to talk? Would you like to get on FaceTime? Can I run an errand for you to the store? Give away what you need the most. It fills you up quicker than anything else you can do.
But I do feel like that's one of the few sort of positives that I've found in this time. Is normally if I call a friend or I speak to my family at home or whatever, you know, you say, how you doing? And everyone goes, oh, I'm great. Everything's great. Yeah, I'm fantastic. And now for the first time I can remember, I'm speaking to like buddies of mine back home in London, and I say, how you doing? And for the first time I can remember, really, they go, oh, I'm struggling, you know, I'm not doing great. And I do see that as a positive to share with people how you're actually feeling.
Yeah, you know, it's the principle of reciprocity. You pass somebody at the mall or on the street, you say, how you doing? They say, fine. You, fine. You get what you give. I think now people are willing to be more vulnerable and say, you know what? I'm actually struggling here. I was so proud to see Dak Prescott of the Dallas Cowboys, go Cowboys, actually come out and say he was really fighting some depression during this pandemic. He lost his brother several years ago, and he had really time to dwell on that during the pandemic. And he came out and spoke about that. And for people to say, hey, if somebody like that can experience it, it's okay for me to acknowledge it. And then somebody in the press came out and criticized him for it, which was incredibly tone deaf and insensitive. But I thought it was really great that he came out and said that, which invites other people to say, hey, it's okay, because we need to talk about this. If you give your feelings a voice, it's very cathartic. It helps a lot to talk about it.
So much. I mean, certainly in the time since I moved to America, it feels like such a divided nation. I mean, what are your thoughts on how can we repair that?
Well, you know, we've got to start listening and trying to find, you know, anytime I'm in a negotiation with somebody, the first thing I try to do is say, what can I do to get them the most of what they want that I can possibly do? Because your natural tendency is to say, how do I get what I want? But oftentimes you want different things. If you can say, how do I get them the most of what they want? You often find out, hey, we wanted different things. They valued money, I valued time. You know, they valued this, I valued that. We wanted different things, and we can give and take. But right now, people are so strident that they're not listening. You know, everybody is really ratcheting up the rhetoric and not listening to find some common ground. If you can start by saying, okay, let's just begin by what we agree on. We can talk about what we disagree on, but first, let's make a list of what we agree on and start from there. Sometimes you're really surprised about how much you actually agree on.
Tom, that's your point to run to the... Sorry, Dr. Phil. Tom, you're supposed to run to the button there and hit the applause.
1 second here, sorry about that.
Come on, buddy. That was clearly an applause break.